And we're getting a picture on the TV.
I'm Mike Bosick. Welcome to Sierra Shorts, the show that rides up on you. A guy was filming a public service movie on the dangers of low-level bridges when the truck he was standing on passed under a low-level bridge, killing him. A man has been arrested for sexually assaulting a sheep at a farm run by college students. Students discovered the guy naked in a hayloft. A ewe, a female sheep, was tied up in the corner with, get this, a blue nightgown next to it. Sounds like it was a special night.
Smashingly successful Naked News introduced its first male anchor this week, following a deluge of mail from female fans of the show that, until now, has featured women reading the news in the buff. Lucas Tyler, a 33-year-old investment advisor from Montreal with no journalism experience, has gone from short-selling stocks to taking off his shorts on the internet.
I don't have a television, so I probably won't listen to any radio, really.
They're brought here by the blackbirds, starlings, and sparrows. Quite a few pigeons live in my chicken house, and they could bring them here, too. But one really has to believe that it's the birds.
West Florida. 6 guys were busted for jumping up and down on a police patrol car naked and urinating on the vehicle so they can get pictures for their website. Hey, it's Key West. Isn't that just another ordinary day there?
6 Russian soldiers based in Chechnya are facing court-martial for the old favorite of selling a tank in return for vodka and assault rifles in exchange for sex with local women. Make love, not war. One moment, please.
Deciding oil of Olay was no longer doing the trick for her, a woman decided she would become a modern-day Cleopatra and bathe in camel's milk. She went to her local zoo, stole the camel, and took it back to her house. One problem? The camel was male.
Where is Dino? And where is Fred? Where are they?
Feel like to dress up like a Power Ranger all day?
It feels more phenomenal.
Do you feel more powerful?
Very much powerful.
Do you feel rangier?
I feel rangerific.
Rangerific?
Rangerific.
Is this a new word?
It's a power language.
This is Greg Todd, and Greg actually built this submarine that you're looking at right now. Greg, how long did it take you to build this?
We put it together part-time, and it took about 1.5 years to build the first one. Full-time, it would take about 2 to 3 months to make one.
All right. What powers it?
It's got 2 Minn Kota trolling motors that are powered by a 12-volt DC car batteries in it. And I have 3 batteries in there for an extended lifetime.
All right. And what's the deepest that you've ever taken it?
The deepest I've been is 212 feet in Lake Tahoe.
And what is it rated?
It's rated a 2-to-1 safety factor at 700 feet.
What did you see in Lake Tahoe? I know they were selling that Sunken Treasures of Lake Tahoe video, but what did you actually see down there?
All I've seen so far is very interesting rocky formations on the bottom. Schools of Mackinac about 12 to 16 inches long that just gently move out of your way as you go through them.
Right.
They're totally unconcerned about the presence of the submarine around them.
So the submarine's pretty quiet when it's in operation, is it?
It's totally noiseless. There is no sound coming from it at all.
Wow. So where do you see this going? Is this going to become an enterprise, or is this your hobby?
It's just my hobby. There's not many people that are crazy enough to live in the desert and build a submarine.
You people out there in Reno, and I'll see you at the Palace next weekend, and it's going to be in the cage. It's going to be with the lights on. Well, you little pencil neck geeks better come on, because you're going to find out who the belt holder is. You're going to find out who the champion is. You're going to find out who the originator, not the imitator, right here in Reno, Nevada. Be there. Sorry.
There's a lot of gold in there, but you have to know how to mine it. Come on in, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at this guy over here. He's looking at titles, he has no idea what he's going to get. I'm going to give you the names of 3 movies that if you've never seen, you should. Out of the Past, 1947, Jacques Tournier. Often imitated, once remade, this is the one with Robert Mitchum and Kirk Douglas at their most exuberant. A double-crosser double-crosses himself by falling for the wrong woman and falling hard.
Howdy, neighbor. Howdy, neighbor.
Summer Stock, directed by Charles Walters, 1950. Gene Kelly, Judy Garland, he's an actor. She's a farmer. He seduces her with a tube of grease paint. Talent makes this one great. Come and Get It, 1936, directed by Howard Hawks and William Wyler. Edward Arnold, weirdest leading man in the world, Frances Farmer as mother and daughter. This is the one where Walter Brennan got an Academy Award for doing a Swedish accent.
For $20, George.
There it is. 3 movies guaranteed not to disappoint, even on a second viewing.
It happens every night. It's not just an isolated incident. Maybe it's someone you know. All across this great nation, millions of seemingly ordinary people will begin the arduous task of fixing some form of flesh for dinner tonight. Perhaps it's at your house. Flesh, it's what's cooking.
We're here at America's own monument to cannibalism at Donner Summit in California, but we can't find anything to eat except for wood. He's having a picnic here?
Yes.
And why did you pick the memorial to cannibalism to have a picnic?
Because it's her birthday.
It's her birthday?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, girl.
So what are you having? Are you having the other white meat?
Yes.
This painting is entitled A Christmas Dinner at Donner Lake.
Watch Sierra Shorts on the web at www.sierrashorts.com. Do it now.
Hello, it's me, Chiquita Pequeña Panzona, and I'm here with my best friend today.
Linska.
Linska Petrova, And we're going to go to this restaurant. It's a beauty fashion show, and of course with Sarah Church, we're involved with the beauty segment and the health. So we're going to go and have some duck. So that's why we have today our little chicken wings.
And the flamingo.
The flamingo, And you dip this in ranch dressing, and you drink it with a favorite beverage. Beer is really good. Beer, cerveza, all kinds.
People, yeah, more calories. It's better.
Yes, So you can just work it out, and we have the little hand weights so that we can get our arms really strong. Exactly. So please stay tuned, and next time you put on your sweatsuits, and we're going to exercise. We're going to do our wrist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it.
Very good. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk to you next time, okay? Get healthy. Eat.
Do widzenia.
شهرين شايل عندك هاليومين اختي ورداتك من عين وانت من عين الثاني الماني علماني نار بقلبي شعلاني نار الجنعان
It takes one to know one, and about 4 or 5 and a couple of shooters to get a phone number. This is the rough. Let me do this one for a slow, because I'm not a pheasant feather plucker or a feather plucker son, but I can pluck a pheasant feather till the feather plucker comes. Okay, right now. Could be cool. You may have to do some editing before it shows on cable, all right? Not a pheasant feather plucker. Wait, I can do it. Hold on, wait, all right. There's no one for the context of the opinions. They express everything. All right. This bus. Here's a reminder now, just in case, but never stick your fingers where you wouldn't put your face in.
Why do Scottish Shepherds wear kilts?
I don't know.
Because zippers make the sheep nervous. What do you call a guy from Wyoming with a sheep under each arm? A pimp.
Are you one of the chefs?
Yes, sir.
And what do you call this concoction?
Okay. 74. 274.
274
Yes,
tacos?
yes.
Okay, great. Were they mountain oyster tacos?
Yeah, oh yes.
Why is it called Galetti's gonads? Are they actually his or her gonads?
Greg, are these your gonads? No. Greg Galetti and Ben Galetti on Coney Island Barn.
What's your recipe?
Well, we have 3 different things going. We do a deep fried. Right now we had to run and get more nuts, and we're out of that.
Serving balls here. When they offered me to come out here and do this thing, I said, great, I'm going to be serving balls all day. The queen of nasty, Mila. at the moonlight, serving balls. No problem. I thought I'm going to put on my bikini, serve balls all day. Then they tell me I'm going to be serving balls.
Kiss him and we cook him.
We kiss him and we cook him real well. And they are the bomb. Balls. We're ready to go to serve some balls. Want some balls? Let's go! Woo!
Next week on Professor Figment's Tales of the Inexplicably Bizarre. Journey to exotic Nevada with Professor Figment, where he encounters his most startling find ever. Discover a lost tribe trapped beneath the surface of our world and fallen into the lowest depths of depravity in the cannibals of the Carson City Underground. Participate in strange bathing rituals. Witness bizarre acts of idol worship. All on the next action-packed episode of Tales of the Inexplicably Bizarre.
Kentucky, a man admits to police he burned his church down. Now, why would he do that? He said there was a division of church members, and they needed a project to unite them. You know, it almost makes sense. Georgia. A drug-dealing couple is arrested for trying to collect $40 from a guy who was late with the payment. The husband dangled the guy out of the window while the wife bit his naughty bits.
There's the phone. Let me get that. Yes, hello. Can I help you?
Hello, Oushiela?
Yes, this is Oushiela.
Yes,
Can I help you?
This is Todd.
Todd?
Yes, I have a problem. Just lost my job at K-Winds as a radio personality. I have this problem, you see. Well, it's kind of like somebody's possessing me. I think it's Mickey Mouse and Goofy. Hello.
Well, maybe you are possessed. Is this something that you think is funny? Possession is no funny thing, my boy. Maybe you need to be exercised. I have people that can do this for you. Let me hear that again, what your problem is.
Well, you see, I've been spending many years working in radio, and all of a sudden, well, you see, my voice just started changing, and I have these problems that do not let me control who's talking.
Yes.
I think there's more than one person inside of my head. I don't understand.
Well, you know, it sounds more entertaining to me than a problem, is what it sounds like. Maybe you have like the brain of a tater tot or something. Maybe that's what it is. You think so?
Well, I don't know, actually, you see. It's just came on recently, and I just can't talk anymore because this is gonna drive me crazy.
I think, well, if this is bothering you and you have the multiple personalities, you have no control, maybe you need to go and have that sucked out of you by some exercise.
Surfing is the only way for me now, surf.
This valuable prize from Sierra Shorts, a classic Paisley Brain Cell CD or cassette. Click on our website, www.sierrashorts.com, on the World Wide Web. That's www.sierrashorts.com, the site that rides up on you.
I'm McGruff, the crime dog.
You're a crime dog.
Yeah.
Are you taking a bite out of crime?
Taking a bite out of crime, a huge bite.
So, now let me ask you, have you tried any of these mountain oysters here today?
I certainly have. Love them.
Hey, McGruff, I don't think we're going to get away with this.
The freaks have gathered at the far end of the hall. The undershort, the very fat, the way too thin and over tall. A chime shall ring, that crystal thing, to start the freaking misfits ball. We'll jump and shout and run and yell until the next ring of that bell, when all must stop to sniff the smell of Satan rising up from hell. Yo, he always cries at first, bring me a beer to quench my thirst, upon which note a freak shall burst forth from the crowd of kindred cursed, and boldly stride up to his Naugahyde throne, and toss old Satan a mighty big bone, which Satan will reject without even a groan, and turn that young misfit right into stone. Some freaks will laugh, and some will cheer, until one has been round for many a year,
We'll call above the din in a voice loud and clear. You stupid old bugger, get your own fucking beer.
What do you think of the nightlife in Reno?
It sucks. We're trying to find a club. We can't find anything.
Where are you from?
San Francisco.
What do you think of the nightlife in sizzling Reno?
Woo! Yeah, that's why we came here.
Yeah, where are you from?
Turlock, California.
Turlock. Wow,
Yeah.
that's in the San Joaquin Valley.
Yeah, exactly. The Meth Lab Company.
Think of the exciting nightlife in Reno.
Awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome. The little boy's at school, and his teacher says the story about the sky's falling. And they tell the story. Who are you guys? First of all, tell me who you are, first of all.
We're from the FBI.
Okay. So they tell the story that the farmer's out there in the field, and the little chicken runs along, and he tells the farmer, the sky's falling, the sky's falling. And so what does little Johnny tell the teacher? He tells the teacher, what do you think the farmer said? And the farmer said, holy shit, a talking chicken?
Oh.
Will you take a picture first?
Okay, fine. We'll cut a deal.
Okay, after. Picture first.
Okay, now is there a flash on this thing?
Yes, it's all set.
It's all ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hold that for a second? Where are you from?
June Lake.
June Lake.
And June Lake.
Where is June Lake?
20 miles north of Mammoth.
Of Mammoth in California, Central California.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. And what are you doing up here in Reno?
Bachelorette party. There's a bachelorette.
Where's the bachelorette? Can we get the bachelorette over here? Tell us, where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. Where's that?
Australia. Down under. Down under.
What town are you from there?
Sydney.
Sydney, the big one.
Yeah, the big one.
And what do you think of our fair city of Reno? Is it exciting?
Right.
Sex, February. A respected French astronomer claims to have seen a secret NASA report describing how male and female astronauts had sex in 10 different positions whilst the shuttle orbited the Earth during a mission back in 1996. West Virginia, a rather unusual recipe in the annual Wild Game Cook-Off contest, squirrel scrotum stew, described as a kind of a chewy, nutty taste.
Urban commute, crashing through thin glass of new wind, erect, knees and elbows locked, wearing a headdress of hair and air. Spinning wheels rearrange the kaleidoscope of glitter garbage, urban discards of glass and metal lives. I am the silver jaguar on the black hood, ornamental and lucky.
The boy. On his restless bed lies a greased plate with pizza, crust neat as the mouse head left by the cat at the oven door. Gale winds shape cirrus, ice streaking blue canvas, brushstrokes on the sun.
What are you having them say?
Cheese weenies.
She's having them say cheese weenies. Now, what kind of thing is that to teach the youth of America, I ask you?
Oh, when you're in front of a 23-foot long hot dog, that's the only thing you can't say when you're taking a picture, I think.
Very shorts with its typical trend of intrepid news reporting is now inside the Oscar Mayer Weiner Mobile with Monica, Chris, and Robin. How did you decide to get this job, or take this job, find this job?
Well, when they pulled up on...
Stole
the Weiner people.
No, we didn't. Every year they come recruiting. Oscar Mayer comes recruiting to different universities all across the nation. And we lucked out. They went to San Diego State, they went to University of Texas, and they went down to Syracuse, and we seem to have cut the mustard. A 3.
All right, Bonanza.
All right.
And that was filmed right in this part of the country.
Was it really?
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to know about piloting this vehicle. Okay. How does it move through the S-curves?
It's great. You just have to learn how to watch your buns around the corners. It's very tough, but
no low-hanging bridges. Be aware. 10 feet of dog up there, so you gotta be careful.
Right.
Yeah.
And have you ever been pulled over by the cops?
Oh, yes. Oh, I've got a great story for you. We had our license plate stolen in Cleveland, and I was pulled over by the police in New Jersey by a state trooper.
You mean you made it from Ohio to New Jersey without any license plates?
Yes.
With your low profile?
The license plate, I was, the Weiner Mobile I was driving at the time reads our dog. So we were driving without our dog. Anyway, we get to the New Jersey border, and the state police pull us over, and they search the Weiner Mobile for drugs.
Actually, Chola, this is an African gray parrot, originally from the Congo, on the dark continent of Africa.
Oh.
He's tame and he's trained, but he still bites when he's provoked.
Oh, don't do nothing to provoke him.
Now, the natives of the Congo, they kill these birds.
No.
Yes, just for their tail feathers. And use them in a tribal ritual to appease the spirits.
That's awful.
They also kill them to eat them, but not too often because they're tough, gamey, and strong flavored. So don't make any crude remarks about how you're going to use my bird for the next centerpiece in your Thanksgiving dinner.
No, I won't.
Because he's not a turkey, a chicken, a Cornish game hen, or a squab. He's a parrot.
He's looking kind of mean, like, yeah, Chet,
But don't tell him. He thinks he's as human as you or I. What's your name? Buckwheat. What's your name? Buckwheat. Good bird, Buckwheat. When I say goodbye, he says hello. You see, I'd have to hold him over the paper to go to the bathroom, and he'd have to wait to go to the bathroom. So I think he has anal retentiveness.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that right, Buckwheat of Kilimanjaro? Good bird. Bark like a dog. Bark like a dog. Buckwheat, there's so many bits and parts. How do you remember what comes next? Bark like a dog. Woof, woof.
Was the winner. Cheerleader number 2, come right around here and get your ribbon. And the winner gets the cookie, the loser gets the crumbs. That's the way it is in life, and that's the way it is here at Ham Hock Downs.
Thank you for joining us here at Sierra Shorts.